Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to talk about one of the most emotionally complex businesses in American life: assisted living and memory care. On the surface, this looks like comfort, safety, and support for older adults who can no longer live fully on their own. And that part is real. But underneath that warm image is a deeper structure. This is not just senior housing, it is aging managed by level of need. Family come here looking for help, but what they are often entering is a system that gradually replaces independence with paid support, supervision, and care. One of the most appealing parts of this model is companionship. A worker and an elderly woman are sharing tea, smiling, and connecting in what feels like a calm and dignified moment. That matters because assisted living is sold not only as safety, but as warmth, conversation, and relief from isolation. The visible product is kindness and comfort. The hidden business is that companionship becomes one more part of a larger paid system of daily support. This idea is important because the courtyard and recreational spaces captures the middle ground that makes assisted living such a powerful business model. The resident is not bedridden, not in a hospital, and not in a nursing home style medical scene. Instead, the person is walking in the courtyard with support nearby. That is exactly the sweet spot of the industry: people who are not fully independent, but not yet the most intensive level of care. The visible image is a pleasant walk. The hidden business is helping residents stay functional inside an environment built to manage decline. This sharpens the emotional truth of the whole subject. The support looks gentle, almost casual. One person is simply helping another along the way. But for many older adults, this kind of help marks a profound shift. A person who once moved through life freely now needs support to get from place to place. That is why this topic is so controversial. The move into assisted living may be framed as help, but to the resident, it can feel like ordinary freedom is being gradually taken over by managed care. This image brings in the memory care dimension. A worker is leaning closely, communicating directly, and using presence, touch, and attention to maintain connection. That matters because memory care is not just more assistance, it is a different level of supervision, often built around confusion, dementia, wandering risk, and the need for a calmer, more controlled environment. The visible product is reassurance and communication. The hidden business is cognitive supervision, packaged inside housing and care. Personal care assistance shows us one of the most intimate truths in the whole model. A worker is cleaning up or helping a resident at what looks like a kitchen table or a home like setting. That tells us that care is no longer abstract. It is physical, hand on, and deeply personal. The assisted living business is not only about rooms and meals, it is about daily life itself becoming something that must be supported, staffed, and priced. The visible moment is care. The hidden structure is the replacement of self sufficiency with service. This image broadens the topic again. A support worker is speaking with an older couple in what looks like a dining or social area. That matters because assisted living is not just about physical tasks, it is about preserving relationship, dignity, and ordinary social interaction inside a more supervised setting. Facilities market this as lifestyle, hospitality, and community. But underneath that language, the business still runs on care levels, staff labor, and the ongoing management of aging. This shows the community side of the model. Residents are outside, seated together, with the staff present in the background. That image captures the promise of supervised freedom. People are not locked away. They are in open air, in public view, in a shared environment. But the staff presence remind us that this is not ordinary independence. It is freedom inside a managed setting. That is the deepest business truth of this topic. Safety is being delivered by making autonomy more structured. This image is one of the strongest emotional slides in this presentation because it brings in the family. For many families, assisted living is not really just about where their parent or grandparent sleeps. It is about relief from fear of falling, wandering, forgetting medication, or being alone. When staff talk with family members, they are not only giving updates, they are sustaining trust. The visible product is care communication. The hidden business is selling families a stable answer to ongoing worries. This slide matters because it shows how the industry also sells celebration, social life, and dignity. A party scene makes the environment looks warm, lively, and communal. That is part of the assisted living promise. Not just survival, but a meaningful life with events, birthdays, and shared memories. But the business angle is still there. These lifestyle scenes make the facility feel less like a care institution and more like a place a family can feel good about choosing. This image brings to focus the people who make the whole system run. Frontline workers are the hidden engine of assisted living and memory care. They are the ones helping with walking, meals, hygiene, reassurance, medication routines, and daily support. The facility may advertise comfort and safety, but those outcomes are produced by labor. This is one of the strongest hidden business insights in this topic. The warmth of the environment is made possible by a workforce managing the realities of decline every day. This image pulls back the curtain on the invisible machinery. Behind every cheerful hallway meal and family update is administration, schedules, staffing, records, care plans, incident management, communication, and reassessment as residents' needs change. The visible product is a calm residential setting. The hidden business is a complex operational system that prices, organizes, and manages aging by the level of need. The final takeaway is a strong ending because it shows residents having fun together, raising hands, smiling, and sharing a moment of joy and fun. This is the best face of assisted living and memory care, connection, activity, and life continuing even in old age. But the deeper tension remains. Are we seeing community or are we seeing the most comforting version of supervised aging? That answer is often both. And that is what makes this such a compelling lane. Assisted living and memory care do not just house older adults, they turn safety, social life, and declining independence into a managed residential care business. Thank you.